All right, Pisces, let's get into a reading. So we're just going to see what's coming out for you today. This is going to be quick. I've got a lot of emergencies going on in my life right now, which I find so interesting. I don't know what it is about the middle and end of February, but it's like every single year around my birthday, all hell breaks loose. Never seems to fail. I don't know what's happening. All right, let's see what's going on for you. If you guys need anything, check out my website. I also have a second channel, a Patreon, a Pinterest, an Instagram. I have all the things. You've got a lot of eyes on you. There could be someone talking about how they want to bring you in an offer. This could be a lover, a friend, or a family member. Someone's wanting to offer you something. This could be something you felt you were never going to get. So this could be a family member finally offering you the family business, or the opportunity to work for them, or the opportunity to come stay this summer at their home. There's an opportunity that someone wants to bring you, but you don't have clarity around this. I am saying that you're going to have to make a choice on whether or not you want to allow this into your life. Okay, so I just heard a lot of people could be viewing you as a show pony. So what is a show pony? To me, that's an energy of like, it takes a lot of care and dedication to be you, to take care of you, to be in your life. People could feel like you're a little high maintenance. That could be for some of you, whether you're a male or a female. There could be people around you or in your life that feel that you're high maintenance. So this could be lovers who are like, well, I'm not offering you that because you're too high maintenance anyways. Okay, so it's called quality. It's called high quality. It's called luxury. Do you think Porsche's out on the side of the street begging people to come in and buy a Porsche? No, they're not, because they know that the people who want luxury items are going to go after luxury items, and people who can't afford it are going to whine about it, bitch about it, make some sort of excuse, or say, oh, well, it's too high maintenance. Oh, the oil changes shouldn't be this much. That's kind of the energy I'm getting, okay? There could be a lot of people talking about some sort of new beginning that you have in your life, something that you've built, okay? Whether this is a career, a reputation, a status, this could be a love, this could be a family, this could be a home life, but there are people talking about some sort of stable foundation that they feel or they perceive that you built from the ground up. There is a few people possibly talking about the fact that you did not see clearly that someone was not offering you something stable. And it could have pushed you into a place of either like being without a job, being pushed out of a home situation, or being left out by someone that you perceived as a lover, and you thought that this lover was going to be there, but they weren't. So a lot of people are referring to you. Does that sound right? Making a reference about you and some sort of circumstance that you went through that was not what you thought it was. Again, this could be a family dynamic. This could be a family saying, well, yeah, you know, so-and-so really believed that their mom, their dad had changed, that them and their cousin could get close together, that so-and-so wasn't going to do them dirty. And they could be talking about the fact that it didn't work in your favor. But again, there could be someone wanting to offer you something. So if this is a lover who sees clear as day that someone drug you through the mud. But they could also want to offer you something. A lot of people could be talking about how you look, how you've been able to balance two sides of you they never thought you would be able to conquer or balance. A lot of people are talking about how you're acting, your personality, again, your reputation. I said that just a minute ago. You got a big reputation. I feel like a lot of people are fond of your personality, but I do feel a lot of people are seeing you as someone who's got two coins to them. You will give everything or you will give nothing. There's nothing in between. And they feel like that's very unique. They feel like that is again, one of a kind personality. You're very rare, but there's also two sides of that coin. Although you're rare, there is a possibility of them never finding anyone like you. There is a possibility of them misunderstanding you. Sometimes people don't know what they have until it's gone. Imagine having some sort of rare baseball card, you sell it, not realizing you had one of 10, and not only could you have gotten so much more money from it, but you had something that a lot of other people don't have, which could have made you want to hold on to it tighter. But again, there's two sides of that coin. You could have something rare, but that could also put you in an energy of being spiritually attacked, physically attacked. If it's something in your possession, people might want it from you. And if they know that they can't get it in a nice way, in a fair way, they're going to play dirty. And this could be with love. Well, I know if I'm honest with you, I won't get what I want, so I'm going to play dirty. I'm going to act one way, show up in a different way. I'm going to say one thing, do a different thing. And that could be for some of you. Again, a lot of people see you as someone that's got two sides of them. Two sides of them. So again, we're talking about conversations around you. I don't know why that's the method of this reading, but there has something to do here with you putting effort, time, and dedication, and you being very precise on where you want that effort, that time, that dedication to go. A lot of people are definitely communicating about something to do with your past and something you went through that could have made you scorned. This could have been a divorce. There's an energy here of you choosing a path, and it had nothing to do with emotion, love, or opening up. Why is this a conversation, though? I'm just so confused. This is the weirdest reading I've ever done. This could be a conversation because whoever this is that's talking about you, these people might not want to turn inward. You could be developing something in a different way so you can receive your blessings, and that's taking strength and courage. But I could also have people looking at you or critiquing your thoughts, your actions, the way that you're showing up in life. I see a fresh start coming in. I see you listening to your intuition. I see you letting go of fears. But again, I also see someone or like a group of people reviewing your past, reviewing where you've been and where you're going, and talking about how you're going to something new, that you've gotten clarity, that you see things clearly. People could be talking about how you are successful right now. If you have children or animals, they're seeing you as someone who's raising your children well. You're very good to your animals. If you're married, they see you as someone that's got a happy marriage. You're really emotionally content with that person. You're fulfilled with that person. And there's not only a loving relationship with you and that lover, but you and your children, you and your animals, you and your family members that you're close to. But you showing up in this way could have a lot of people externally to you that are talking about you, watching you, critiquing your moves, critiquing your actions, talking about your reputation. It could also make them recognize that they need to get clarity on their own life, on their own purpose. Because you're bringing positive changes. And if they're not willing to meditate and turn inward to find out their soul's desires, they're going to critique yours, make fun of yours, bash yours. And that's because they lack strength and they lack courage. So you could have a lot of people watching you, talking about you. I'm seeing an 8. There could be 8 people. That's a lot of people. 8 days, 8 weeks, 8 months. Yeah, so I was asking why. Why do they have their eyes on you? Why are they talking about you? Why are they referring to you? So there's two things. They could be recognizing that there are, again, two sides of you. But there's also something here where you could be making people feel very emotionally insecure and overwhelmed around the fact that there is stability in their life that lacks consistency. They've not wanted to see where maybe they've shown up and they've not been the best parent, where they've maybe shown up and not been the best spouse, where they've maybe shown up and not been the best friend, or they didn't have the best foundation in their life. And you could be shining a light on how content you are and how you are able to leave things behind when you don't want to, when you know that it's necessary. And it could be shining a light on where they're not following their heart. This could also be people recognizing that maybe they're not trustworthy. These could be people you've left behind. You could have listened to your intuition. You could have ended delays or brought some sort of unexpected change or sudden change that ended up resulting in a positive change in your life. But then it could have also led to other people having unnecessary worry, fears, and feeling really stuck. So you could have ended up showing up in a karmic energy for lovers or friends or even family members or acquaintances. You could have really triggered them. They could be watching you, talking about you. But that insecurity is still being illuminated as you continue to show up in a different way. There could be a lot of people talking about something you're putting effort, time, and dedication into. There could be something here where people are talking about something new that you've started that's burdened you, whether it's you had a child and you didn't realize how exhausting it was going to be a parent or to be a parent of 3. This could be a new relationship that's in the new stages and it's really overwhelming. You guys are still trying to work out the kinks. This could be a job. There could also be people watching and talking about some sort of inspired action that you're taking that they perceive as maybe a little bit of immaturity, but it could also be you having faith that it's going to lead to messages of good news. So again, let's say it's having children. Every parent knows that having children is not an easy path. If you have children, you know exactly what I'm talking about. There's days where you're like, what did I ask for? Oh my goodness. And then there's days where you're like, thank you for this blessing because I don't know where I would be without this child. Same for an animal. But there could be people talking about something that's also burdening you. There could be a conversation here where people are saying that some sort of there could be an energy here where there is a group of people discussing some sort of short-lived romance that you had in your life, but how you've never been able to get over it, how you've not been able to let it go, how it's continued to haunt you, burden you, overwhelm you. So yeah, see, and that's what I'm saying. And some people could be like, oh, well, it's because so-and-so put them in competition. It's because they made them jealous. It was because they didn't get on the same page. There could also be someone wanting to reach out to you where you could have got tired of the relationship and dynamic. It could have become too much for you to deal with. You could have brought an ending, but there could still be a conflicted energy with this person because they could want to reach out to you, whether it's a family member, friend, or a lover. If this is a lover, people are talking about the fact that you were shocked that something happened. So this is giving me an energy of like, we had fun until we didn't have fun. There could still be people talking about that though. Well, yeah, they're still hung up on it because they were having fun with so-and-so and they didn't want it to end. Is that true? King of Cups coming out sideways. I would say no. I would say that you were very transparent and honest with yourself around the fact that someone was emotionally unavailable and maybe even manipulative. So they could have used their emotions when it worked to their advantage. Well, I'm going to tell you this because if I tell you this, you're going to drop your wall down. That's going to work to my advantage. You could have actually had fun with this person, but you could have also been honest with yourself around the fact that it was nothing more than passion. Now, I do see that you were disappointed. So being disappointed and being heartbroken are two different things. Someone can disappoint you because you thought that they were going to show up in a way that they said that they were going to. Someone can disappoint you because you thought that they were going to be, you know, a best friend, but then they ditched you and you were like, okay, great. There comes your character. Love that for you. You were disappointed. I wouldn't say that this is something that you can't seem to let go of and that you cry about it every single night. That's what I'm seeing here. But there could still be some sort of conversation about it. Because you're wanting something to be made fair. See, this is what I'm saying. It's like, this is so weird. It's an energy of like, yeah, well, you guys have got someone talking about you, saying that you've not moved on from someone who can't give you what you deserve. Something happened here. Something ended. But a lot of people are discussing that you never got over it. You never let it go. Because of that, you turned into a version of yourself that maybe never wants to get emotionally involved again. And in their mind, they're saying the reason that you done that is because it was in the beginning stages and you really had faith that it was going to go somewhere. In their mind, this broke your heart so bad that it pretty much crumbled your house and left your house not standing. And you're just sitting there now. When in reality, you're disappointed, but you can get through a disappointment. A disappointment is just that. I mean, you get disappointed with your children all the time. It doesn't mean that you're not going to keep moving forward. It doesn't mean that you don't still care about that person. It's just recognizing that the way they showed up and the way you wanted them to show up is completely different. And that's where that disappointment comes in. Because maybe you had expectations. Maybe you had words from this person saying this is what they were going to do. And you quickly realize that someone used their words to manipulate you because it was working in their advantage. But there could be people saying, yeah, you know, they're waiting for so-and-so to come back because they got emotionally manipulated and they never truly got over it. This reading's giving me such a headache. So what I'm seeing, or what I'm getting, is that these people could give you a headache. If you're ever around these people, I feel like they drain you. They're so low vibrational that just having a conversation with these people would drain you. Like, it's exhausting. This is ridiculous. I was asking, why do you have eyes on you right now? Because it's a time of great joy and success. You have a lot of epiphanies coming in that are leading to magical opportunities. A lot of you are creating something extraordinary. You're really balancing the sides of yourself out where you once didn't have self-control or where you once didn't have patience. All of that's balancing out inside of you. But again, recognize that when you balance that inside of you, your family members, your friends, maybe even a lover is going to see where they're not balanced. And they might take that out on you. Be careful of being distracted by just daily life or becoming very discontent or bored. Because I see a lot of good things happening for you. But again, there is a lot of people watching you or keeping eyes on you where you've had conflict with them. Because they're watching and they're seeing that some sort of plan that you've made, whether it's financially, in life, it's some sort of success and victory, it's working out for you. These could be family members who doubted your relationship, doubted your career, doubted your life path. They're seeing that something is working out for you. I'm also seeing that you've walked away from a lot of drama as well. You could have walked away from a lot of people who were ambitious, but didn't really have the action to put in that ambition. So they were talkers, not walkers. Okay? I'm also seeing that people could be talking about you walking away from someone who could have been very romantic and flirty. You could have fell for this person or really liked this person, but there could have been a lack of balance in this relationship, okay? This person could have loved art, reading books, documentaries, something like that. I'm seeing here coming up for you that there's going to be news coming in that you should celebrate. This could be around a passion project or something you have a lot of passion for. There could also be people talking about this as well, how you have some sort of news going in your favor. They feel like you're getting good opportunities after good opportunities, and they don't see why you deserve it. They don't see you as someone who's worked for it. They see you as someone who the universe just gives you good opportunities, easy opportunities. But these people could be failing to actually recognize you, why you're getting these opportunities. It's like they're missing the point. It doesn't matter if you worked for it. It doesn't matter if you deserve it. Why do they feel the need to critique your life, where you're going, and what you have going on in your world? It's because they're lost and they need to wake up and get back to their own stability instead of worrying about you. There could be 4 people in general who need to get some sense of self-control when it comes to you and the way that they think and the way that they're approaching their own life. You're teaching these people how to show up in a more diverse way, okay? Somebody can give you a roadmap and tell you this is exactly how you should do it, but that doesn't mean that's going to be the right way for you. And I think that's what you're teaching people. And I think that's why so many people are wanting to watch you, but also feel very conflicted and triggered and pissed off and annoyed, but also can't keep their eyes off of you. It's like an obsession. It's like an addiction. A lot of people could be spying on some sort of passion project or something that you have got going on from a place of passion. So this could be a business, this could be a social media platform, this could be anything where people can kind of keep up with what you have going on. Be careful of turning your back on a passion project or something that you're really into because you feel like you got a message of bad news or a message of truth. If this is your relationship, this could just kind of be a hard season. If this is like a business or a project, this could just be kind of a speed bump that you need to get over, get through. You might need to give yourself a moment, maybe 3-4 days, to kind of work out the kinks before you put a lot of pressure getting back into it. What I'm seeing is that some of you are going to feel inspired to do something, but then you might drop the ball on it. And I see that you need to turn back around to that passion project, that urge of creating something, and you need to be honest with yourself, okay? You need to make plans and steps forward so you can get you to where you want to go when it comes to this passion project, when it comes to this love, when it comes to this new path, okay? Now, if this is an idea, there could be some sort of blending that you need to do with your idea. So the idea that you have, if it's business, if it's like the way you guys are going to build in love, there could need to be a conversation or a redirection in that, where you're going to take some of your idea, but you might find better nuggets of knowledge, better ways of approaching it than what you would do right this moment. So here coming up, the universe is going to bring you in some sort of knowledge that's going to help you blend those ideas so you can create something not only extraordinary, but one of a kind. And if this is like a job, it's going to be really balanced. If this is a love dynamic, it's going to be very balanced. Okay. I think I'm going to leave this here because this reading just drained the hell out of me. See you tomorrow, guys.